Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Middle Technologies. Today we will see how we can integrate GitHub and Docker Hub. Okay, so basically this is required to do auto builds of our Docker images whenever there is a change in the source code or a Docker file, whatever is present in the version control repository. Okay, so let's see how we can achieve this integration between GitHub and Docker in this video. Okay, let me open the documentation. So I'll be referring this one, this documentation in this video. Okay, so basically, what we want to achieve in this video is, so let's say we have some of our Linux images, the container images that we have pushed to Docker Hub. So we can use the Podman utility or Docker utility to basically pull or push our images. Okay. So we have created some images and we have pushed it into the Docker Hub repository. But let's say if we have some changes happening to our Docker file, or the source code that is involved, that is available in our image. Okay, so if there is any changes happening in that we want to see how we can automatically build the new image based on the changes that have been pushed to GitHub. Okay, so let's see how we can achieve that one. So the first and foremost thing to achieve this task is we need to have an account on GitHub and Docker both. Okay, so if you don't have an account already, you can go ahead and create an account. It's free. There is no charge for creating an account on either GitHub or Docker. So you can go ahead and create your own account to use these hosting services. Okay, so that is the first thing we need to do, that is create an account on Docker Hub and GitHub if it is not already present. Okay, so the next one is we need to create a repository for our project. So basically this is going to be the repository for our Docker application or Podman, you can say the Podman application, whatever is the engine you are going to use, that is up to you. So this one, this repository is going to contain all the source code and the Docker file that we want to build. Okay, so let me show you how we can do that one. So let's open our GitHub portal. Okay, so GitHub is basically like a version control management system, like distributed version control management system, you can say. But GitHub has more than that. It provides a lot of tools, we can do issue management. We can collaborate with the various teams. We can pull the source code from other repositories and try to fix something. So all this collaboration activities and all this issue tracking and these things can be done using the GitHub hosting services. Okay, and GitHub also provides integration with other third-party applications. Okay, so we can use that to authenticate the other third-party applications also. Okay. So this is how it will show this is our GitHub repository. So right now what we want to see is we want to create a repository. Okay, so let's go into the repositories here. You can go into the repositories and even create on the new and you can pass on whatever repository name you want to give. So right now I have given the repository name as Podman project, so that one you can give, and option name. So right now I have my project already available, so let me name it as one. I'm not going to create it, but I'm just showing you how we can create a new repository. And this one I want to create a public repository so that everyone can see. This is just for learning purpose we are creating, so you can create a public repository, or if you have any confidential code, you can create a private repository also. Okay, and this is the repository we want to include if there is any read file, like how to documentation we want to keep in our repo, like you can add this file, and gitignore file also can be added. Like it will ignore all the files with a particular pattern if you do not want them to be version controlled. Okay, and the last one is a license that you can choose as per your requirement. Okay, once all this information is provided, as you can create the repository. Okay, so this once you create the repository, basically it is going to so this is my repository that I have already created. So it is going to create the repository, and initially, like, it was not having the Docker file and hello.html, so only license and readme file were available. So what we can do is, once the repository is created, you can clone this repository. So this is the HTTPS URL which you can use to clone the repository. Okay, so git clone you can do, and the repository URL you can pass, and this will download the complete repository onto your local machine. And here you can create, or you can copy your source code. Like I have copied this hello.html file, that is a static content file, and our Docker file. Okay, so these two files we have created and copied in this repository, and we can do git add commit for the changes to be committed into the local repository, and then we had tried to basically push. Let me show you. Yeah, git add, we have done add Docker file and hello.html, and then we have committed this into the local repository, and then we need to push this into the remote repository. Okay, so right now there is a very important change happened in GitHub. So whatever new repositories that we are creating, that are coming with the branch as main. You can see here the default branch is main. Like previously, like if you have noticed, like whatever new repositories that we are creating, that were coming with the branch as master, but this is a major change that has happened, I think since October 1st, wherein like GitHub has started creating all these repositories, like new repositories, using the default branch as main. Okay, so this is one thing that I wanted to notify you, so please make a note of this one. Okay, so once the push, so we need to do git push origin, like this is our local repository, origin master to main repository on the remote. Okay, so once we have our source code, basically I can say like Docker file and the content, web content page, we have pushed it into the GitHub. So our code is ready. Okay, what we want to achieve next is how we can build this source code. Whenever there is a change happening, how we can build a new image that using the Docker Hub we want to see. Okay, so for that purpose, let's go into our Docker Hub portal. let me go into my Docker Hub portal. Okay, so now we are logged into our Docker Hub hosting service. The Docker Hub contains all the images that we are going to use. We are going to push basically. So it acts like a registry. Okay. So first thing that we need to do when we want to integrate Docker Hub with GitHub is we need to first go into our account settings. So here, you can go into the linked accounts. Okay, so linked accounts will show basically we can link the Docker Hub with GitHub and Bitbucket. Okay, so right now, I have already integrated it with GitHub. So basically, when you do the integration, we need to click on the connect. Basically it will be active here before integration. So when you click on the connect, it will go take you to the authorization page of GitHub, wherein it will ask whether you want to allow Docker build to give access, whether you want to allow Docker Hub to access your GitHub repository. So you need to accept that one and go ahead. So once that is done, this GitHub integration with your account, whatever is present on this GitHub integration with your account, which whatever you have created, that's get integrated. Okay. So once this integration is happened, there is one thing that you can notice in your GitHub. So let me show you that also. So go into the GitHub settings of your profile, and here you can see go to applications. Okay, so here authorized OAuth applications you can go. So you can see here it is showing Docker Hub Builder. So we have given this builder, Docker Hub Builder, access to our GitHub repository, so that whenever there is a change in the source code happening, it will automatically build our source code to create a new image. So this is how we link both Docker Hub and GitHub, and we have seen what all changes happen after the integration, both on the Docker Hub side and on the GitHub side. Okay, and yeah, so let me go into my documentation again. So this is the integration part between Docker Hub and GitHub. So now let us see how we can create a repository on Docker Hub and integrate it with GitHub. Okay, so for that purpose, let's go into our Docker Hub URL again. Here we can go to repositories. Okay, so let's do create repository here. So this is how we can create a new repository in Docker Hub. So we can name anything. So right now I have named it as Apache Web. So that is already present. So you can create anything, any repository with your own name. Okay. So once that is done, like visibility I have selected as public, and this is build setting which is required for us to make the automated builds possible using Docker Hub. Okay, so in this build settings, you need to click on the like GitHub, like which you want to use, and you can do create. Okay, so once that is done, you can go into like our repositories. Okay, so let's say we have created our repository now, but there is no build configuration that we have completed right now. Okay, so let me go into my repository. Okay, so in this like you can see there is a build section, build tab. We need to go into this one and we can do configure. Okay, so you can see like the most important thing here is basically like we need to provide the repository name here. Okay, and this build rule we need to set. Okay, so what branch we want to actually build. So here the source branch that I have passed is main, and the Docker tag which we want to give to our image is latest. Okay, so this is going to build the / build context, that is a root context of our repository. Okay, so once this information is like updated in the build rule, you can save and build. Okay, so once the save and build is done, so it will actually trigger a build. So you can see that you can see like this is our recent builds. Just a minute, let me show you. Like what exactly gets captured when the build automated build is happening. Okay, you can see like in the repository, the build section, like it will show the build has been successful, that last build that happened 2 days back. So this was an automated build, so you can see the build log also here. So it will do the same exact steps that we will be doing manually on our local machine. So it is going to like put like it is initially pulled the repository, and it has tried to build our Docker file. Okay, and like once the build has happened, it will push that like image into this Docker Hub. Okay, so it is pushing our image Apache Web to Docker Hub. Okay, so this is how the build log will show, and it will show whether it is successful or failure, and it also captures the Docker file for you, like whatever is present on the GitHub. So it will show here, and the README file whatever you have kept on here in your GitHub repository. Okay, so this is all for today's video. So we have seen how we can integrate GitHub and Docker Hub to make our builds automated, like Docker Hub image builds automated. So this is going to be very useful for you. You have any new project that has been that you have been working. Okay, so you can use GitHub for repository management or version control, and whatever changes you are going to do, that you can just push onto your like GitHub repository, and that is going to be pulled using the Docker Hub if you have enabled the automated builds, and it is going to create your new image and push it into the Docker Hub. and it is available for everybody to use. Okay, so yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you learned something new in this video, and yeah, you can try to do some practice on this one to make sure you are able to build these images automatically using the Docker and GitHub integration. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, thank you all. Thank you for watching this video, and you guys have a great day.